All right, man. Patrick Ewing has some issues with the Madison Square Garden security. Let's talk about it. Check out the current news or college sports playlist. And apparently, um, obviously, they had a big upset yesterday. Georgetown, and when I was younger, Georgetown was the school to go to. For basketball, man. I think it's a private school down there in the D.C. area. He took over for John Thompson, Senior. I think he passed away, man, as well too. So, rest in power to him. You know, he stepped to Rayful Edmonds. Look up that story. He stepped to Rayful Edmonds, stay away from his players. I think Alonzo Mourning was there at the time, and he basically endorsed Patrick Ewing. He couldn't get a job. NBA, as most former NBA players can't. And he put him in a position. And Patrick is old school. And, I think it's going to take some time for them to turn that program around. But they play Seton Hall today. And I'm pulling for Patrick, pulling for Patrick Penny, who's at University of Memphis, I think it is. Jerry Stackhouse, who's at Vanderbilt. So, Juwan and Michigan, I'm a huge Michigan fan, but I'm pulling for the brothers. And hopefully that's, pave way for all the NBA players that want to, coach in the NBA. But he got mad yesterday. He had some security issues, as did Do the Right Thing, Spike Lee. And basically said, security keep asking me, checking me who I am. He said, my number's in the rafters. I'm a retired player. They celebrated me. They forgot. They celebrated me when they got the number one pick in New York. I was the savior. And he did get the Knicks to 2 finals. People forget that. They lost to King when King went back to back, and this when Jordan was gone. And they lost in a 99 lockout year to the Spurs. He was old then, but it wasn't like Patrick Ewing was a complete bust. He wasn't. The Knicks just was in the wrong era, bro. Michael Jordan was ruling the East with an iron fist. And they almost knocked Mike out one year. Mike just went supernova. But he is the most famous Knick. Definitely since, Bernard King. People forget Bernard King was from New York. He is the most famous Knick. But you got to remember, he was what, his last time in the Knick was 99, 2000? Something like that. Was that his last time as a Knick? It's a whole different generation. This security probably 20, 21, and they probably got some older security there. So I've been in Madison Square Garden. They probably got some older security, and they all should know who Patrick Ewing is. They definitely should know who he is, but people forget. People truly forget that, that he was the guy. He was a just totally different generation. They probably know who the hell he is. 7 foot, even though he got, who was you? He was in Madison Square Garden. He did build that house. He played there for a long year. He played there from 85 to 2002. I think he played somewhere else. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, he played there from 85 to 2000. Went to Seattle, went to Orlando, but he played there for 15 freaking years. James Dolan, that's him. That's what James Dolan did. He need to sell that team, or he need to lighten up. But yeah, you can't disrespect the legend. But how today is, these youth ain't got no respect for nobody. But Patrick is is the greatest Knick in my lifetime, and I think Bernard King, if he played longer, he probably would have went down right there with Patrick as the greatest Knick of all time. And Bernard King had an inside track because he was from New York. But Bernard King was one of my favorite post players of all time. Him, Mikhail, Hakeem. Bernard King was a problem. Okay. But I feel Patrick Ewing. You ain't gonna disrespect me. This is a house that I helped build. But it is what it is. Michael Jordan walking to the United Center, Jordan was on a different level, but come on, 11-time All-Star, NBA All-First Team, come on. Let me know what you guys think. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all links there. Facebook group link in the description as well too. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate, share the video. Let me know what you think about the story. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate the love, support. Check the college sports playlist.